Yo, you ever think about letting random people in your house?
Huh?
Just to stay there so you're not alone. You ever think about maybe those people are killers? Maybe they're good people? Well, today, that's what we're going to do. And no, I'm not human. Buckle up. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Me and horror typically don't mix, but we're gonna work on that here today. Let's start with a little bit of a, hopefully an easier side of the horror index. We'll see how it goes. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? God damn, look at them teeth. Hey, y'all ever like see people smile and they're just all gummed? Like, hey, look, I mean, everybody's beautiful in their own way, but the all gummed smile is crazy. We went to the beach, but it was too hot yesterday, so we took off. Or is that a dead body? Is that a dead body? Ooh, cat. Okay. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? I don't know what I would do. I felt that. Ooh, what is that? All right, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Is that me in this conversation? Are they coming to see me? Okay. Okay. Hey, shout out to Corey Kitchen. Up, down, up, down. All right, let's do it. Ooh, who is that? Smoke? Okay. Dead bodies? A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. I know. Listen. If you catch your friend laid out on the ground like these lovely folks, send help. Okay. Let's enter this door. Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Bill, what's up, man? How you doing? Same as it ever was. Fine. No. You gotta give me a... So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Do I even know you for real? Like, are we that tight? I'm assuming so, right? Something's real bad seems to be headed our way, excuse me. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It's also said that there are people coming from underground. They're called the visitors for whatever reason, or Arc Raiders. No, we don't play Arc Raiders here. Okay. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Visitors? Yeah, what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. Just random underground people trying to get in people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Do I actually know you though? I can look after myself. I'm sure you can, but I'm not sure you understand how dangerous it is to be alone right now. Just about how about I stay with you for just one night just in case? It really helped put my mind at ease. I feel like this is a very selfish request, but I mean, maybe we'll accept this, I guess. I don't think we're gonna have a choice here. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning. I don't think I said yes, sir. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Like, imagine somebody just comes to your door and they're just like, hey, I'm worried about you. I'm staying here. I'll see you in the morning. You can just walk into your house. All right. It's like no one else is coming for the night. Okay. Cannot open the doors. A skinny dog is standing on a footpath and runs through the field. It looks about mournfully. It looks It's looking around mournfully. Words are hard. Perhaps trying to find some food. I feel like sometimes I want to read before like my mind even registers what the words are. Is that normal? Maybe? Potentially? God damn! Hey, I had a friend growing up that had glasses just like this. And yeah. Breaking news! At 6 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. I think we just go to sleep, right? We can't go into any of these. Oh. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers in my house? That's a very valid question. Why would I let strangers in my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people. Yes. I mean, hey, he just like me for real. But you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. Why do I need to have other people with me? All right, but we kind of got past that part. I hate dealing with people. I know it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look at strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. They won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Facts? Then what? I'm afraid all we can do is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. You know what? You might actually be a good guy if you're not just a visitor trying to like pretend to be a good guy, because that's also a very valid option that you could be taking here. All right, that's it for me. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm headed back tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 669-655. 669-655. Why is it only a 6 number? Where are we? What country is this? We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Okay, I think that was, yep, I think we're slept. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Lights blaze through the window. It seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Okay. Interesting. You see a few teenagers out in the yard. Like, why? Guys, I don't know. This is like a desolate town. I don't think you guys should be out here. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something they pay you no mind. In my backyard, though? All right. Let's make sure we check all our windows. There's a deathly silence outside. The drunkards are gone. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid or something? All right, let's hit the door. Hi, who are you? Are you a little girl? Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight. Why would you? Where's your mom? Why would she let you go by yourself? What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. God dang. Oh. Okay, you're a little girl. I'm sorry. It's a little girl. She's probably losing her teeth. My bad. My bad. How did you get here in one piece? Are you afraid of visitors? Yeah, that's a good question. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's the opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? All right. we won't be overly sus of people here, I guess. You know, we'll just keep it at what it is. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game made up for me. You have to roll the dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair on the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Something just didn't feel right about that, but you know, also I gotta survive out here. Okay. Somebody else is at the door. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know? I mean, I kind of feel that. Look, I'm with you, big dog. Why is your body like 80% torso though? Like, he's like all torso. Right? So what do you say? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? You're not a visitor, are you? Well, I mean, I don't think they would say yes. What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why do you think it'll be any different here? We won't beat around the bush. This guy, he's built weird, you know what I'm saying? He's built like one of those, you ever see the aliens from Men in Black, the little guys, how their body's like all torso and then they got little legs and arms? That's how he's built. I considered saying something rude just now, but thought of better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have. Watch your mouth, man. Stop cussing at me. Notice. Come on in, big dog. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. Demise. All right. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Okay. Let's give our good old friend a call. Wait. Everything's still the same? Hold on. We gotta check. We have to check, y'all. Our teenager's still outside. We should call our neighbor. Wait, we should call our neighbor and see if he's still around. Make sure that they made it home safe. Isn't that what a good neighbor would do? Oh, wait, we can't do that. Never mind. We'll do that. Hello. Ooh. All right. Okay, look. I gotta chill as soon as I saw her face. We're definitely not letting this person in. Sorry to bother you so late. It was so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun. So could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I live out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked to register at a local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. See, the ums is what's getting me. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with the work. What will you do now? Try to survive. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be all over soon, please. You need to leave. Haha. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. I think that was the right thing to do, right? Oh, can you help me? I'm not from around here. That scared me. I'm not gonna lie. That scared me. All right. What's the problem? There's been a mistake. I can't get out of the city. Airport shut down, trains too. You picked a hell of a time for sightseeing. Exactly. Yeah, I got that. Believe me, if I known what would have happened with the sun, I'd never have come. Why does your face look like dark? Like, you're not a dark-skinned person. Is that dirt on your face? But I'm here now. I can't afford a hotel. Please let me stay with you. I would honestly rather keep the girl. All right, we're taking the next person. No, damn. What am I supposed to go? I've already tried every other house. Wish I'd never come here. I'm sorry, buddy. I just don't. I don't. Everybody seems sus. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? All right, let's sleep it off, man. Let's not think about it, bro. All right, here we go. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun activities rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behaviors of humans and avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Oh, our report earlier seemed to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. All right, big dog, where you at? Oh, you're in here. Good evening. Was there something you wanted? What did you want to check your teeth? Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your test. I'm not a visitor. Okay, you don't gotta talk to me like that. I pull up. All right, never mind. All right. Can't look outside yet. Bathroom. Need to check myself. Oh, what if I'm the visitor? Shit, white smokers would kill for these. Guys, what if I'm the visitor? That would be a crazy twist. What if it's just like the visitor was inside of you the whole time? All right, let's get it. Nighttime. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They play happily, trying to forget about ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad they're doing okay. Check outside. The bodies of the teenagers. Oh my God. Are lying on the ground? Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Oh no. Like, who was that? A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It is as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can see his eyes from here, but you can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. Suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that a terrifying visitor passes by your house. Oh my God. Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? You look sus, but you either could be a really good guy or a bad guy. I ain't from around here, never been one to stay in one spot too long, but I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? You seen what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us and slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Vermin needs to be wiped out, every last one. You want to hunt the visitors? Where's your weapon then? I had a rifle. It damn near got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was sleeping. I hightailed it out of there, and you bet your ass they fired. Varmint idea of fun. Nothing human about them except the skin they wear, kid. Come on, Unc. Knew you weren't so. Ooh, what is that suspicious ass? Okay. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody looks creepy. So, truthfully, I don't want to let any of these motherfuckers in my house. But I probably should. You got some backbone. We'll wipe them out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. Okay. All right, big dog. I'm gonna trust you. That dude though. Oh, all right. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. Yeah, that smile. Nah, I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy. Am I speaking plainly? Am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on a matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. This ain't a goddamn hotel, lady. How many times do I have to tell you this, old lady? No. Okay. You do have holy icons, I assume. Also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. Are you out of your mind? Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Have you no fear of your Lord? Have you no shame? I asked a simple question about your home and you curse at me? Well, I'm just on edge. I'm sorry. Well, rest assured, I should do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. Come on in, Grandma. God be with you, child. One of them is definitely a visitor. Hello, anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head in? Why don't you knock your own head in instead? That's crazy. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore. Folks stop caring about proper signals, I tell you. Sun will cremate the corpses anyway, and these nights they're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us just like we nurture it. Anyway, he's kind of spitting though. He's kind of spitting. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it, I'm done. All right, now we got enough creepy people. I've hit my quota. For crying out loud, maybe I could give you something. What it'll take you getting FEMA notice? How's that? What does a FEMA notice even do? I don't take bribes. How we? Who we? You break your back digging all day, your every day, your damn life, and for what? You come home and it's empty. Then the visitors come knocking, or worse, they're already inside just waiting for you. I heard stories, someone steps out, comes back home, and boom, show's over. I'm gonna dig a deep hole and I ain't leaving it ever again. I mean, you sound like a visitor. All right. I don't feel very confident in the people that I let in, and I think I made terrible decisions, but that's life, right? In life, you make terrible decisions. Sometimes you don't, sometimes you do. Most of the time I do. We will work with it. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. See, that guy would have definitely had dirt on his fingernails. Then it would have been like, is he digging graves or is he a visitor? And then I would have been too conflicted, and then I would have just shot him anyway. Dirt under fingernails. Specialists say this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first some ads. Crisis report, a pale maniac. Nope, I don't look that way, not anymore. Oh, our Father who art in heaven. So how do you like the house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposefully Assign me the most pitiful little room you had. The furniture is old and sagging. Probably been made a meal of by the moths that are also taking up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Why would you test me, Father? I need to test you. Hey, look, the Father's not testing you. I am. Hands. Ooh, some ugly hands, but they not. Old age and roach poison brings forth a rash as persistent as the non-believers, yet only half as vexatious. All right, old lady, you get to survive a day. Who else do we bring in here? This guy. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be visitors, including you, big dog. Teeth. Those are some perfect. He's a visitor. Oh, okay. All right, PT. You practiced it. You practiced this in your head many times. Of course, my teeth's white. I ain't a savage, son. I wipe my ass too, if that's important. PT, what do you do here? Perfect white teeth. This. Son of a gun. You know what? You know what, motherfucker? It's time to meet your maker. This is how varmint feels before I blast him? Knew it. He was one of them, right? I don't know what that face was. Maybe I'm a murderer. Am I going to jail? Maybe. Hey, look, bro. There's no Chip Skylark in here, bro. Like that my shiny teeth and me stuff is not gonna work. Let's check on our neighbor again, man. I'm worried about him because he's letting a lot of creepy people in. Let's see how he's doing. Hey, bud, I just had to murder somebody. Hey, neighbor. You say what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Who killed him? It was that pale tall thing. I thought it would only kill people who stayed inside. I thought it had I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw the silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think what else she might see. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Be careful, big dog. He might be the only guy I can trust out here. I'm praying that was a visitor, right? I'm assuming that what I saw was like a visitor, right? Because that was just like a quick. All right. First thing we need to do. Better not go right in there. Oh! Howdy. Bro, where's my gun? Nah, get the gun. Honey, get the gun. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Yeah? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I've got a gun. Okay, if you threaten somebody with a gun and they say delicious, On a scale of 1 to 10, how screwed are we? Okay. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes. So, you alone? Hell no! Get the I can hear someone whispering inside, but you know where they'll be in a few days? Oh yeah, okay, all right. Hey man. Hey man, open up. The sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Let me crash here for a couple nights. I won't hang around forever. I'm not some what was the word? A freeloader. Shit's a total mess right now, like hosting an A-lister in a dive bar with no crowd control. Why do you look like you haven't slept in a week? Because I haven't. Played a set till dawn. Then some wackos rolled up on our spot and started stealing shit. They even busted my guitar. These mother effers. All this bull crap. See guys, I'm working on my, yeah, y'all see, I'm getting better. I'm trying not to cuss so much. I'm working on it. Turning people into animals, man. And honestly, if I were a visitor, I'd be kicking a door in or crawling through a window. Instead, I'm just here. Sorry, big dog. Hell nah. Like, your face alone scares the crap out of me. Got you, brother. No hard feelings. I'll try crashing at one of my friends' place. Hope the few left haven't kicked the bucket. That was scary. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that is sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a tall, pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Yeah, that dude was a, yeah. Please murk that dude, like on sight. Like, don't even hesitate. The charred huts of the teenage bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases would spread if decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Okay, all right then. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Give me 1 second. God damn. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for someone to set up a base, somewhere to set up a base. I hope he's all right, man. Ooh, what was that cough? That sounded a little sussy. So we meet again. Who are you? I don't know you. I remember things were different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. It was so long ago, perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you and I, the fish, only exist in a memory of a long person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the ones who dreams? It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Am I saying that right? Here you go. Yeah, I'm saying it right. All right, we're good. We're Gucci. I'm just making sure. Look, man. If you don't know a word, look it up. It's good for you. Grammar. We got to raise that literacy rate of the United States. All right, here we go. All right. All right, we got some tests we need to do. Let's see what happens. God, man, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing that dude with the shirt off gave me the heebie-jeebies. Wait, do we still say heebie-jeebies? FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zone to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. Ooh. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors. Nothing the creatures have increased photosensitivity because their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. All right, we don't look that way anymore. We can't look outside. How's it going in here? Our Father, who art thou in heaven? Why don't you leave if you hate it here so much? You think I'd choose to set foot in a forsaken place? Had the monastery survived, I'd have never left its holy walls. I don't care for this pile of rot and rubble. No, were the choice afforded to me, I never would have trespassed here. This house reeks of murder and death. Lord knows you probably enjoy wallowing in it, justly smiting down anyone who you deem a demon. You might even be one yourself, horns and all, just waiting. Ooh. But I shall endure these heavenly transgressions. The Heavenly Father watches over his flock. Okay. Seems God is not the only one who tests me. Teeth. You ain't got none. Okay. Be not afraid. Sins are not something to be chewed nor savored. Okay. Yes, was there something you wanted? I would like to test you, big dog. Let's test the eyes, man. Every day is more ridiculous than the last. What if I hadn't slept or I was crying? I don't understand how this works at all. I mean, these are valid points. And what are you doing to do if one sign confirms or several? Well, let's just not get there, big dog. I'm going to become a visitor tonight. I'll make myself cry by remembering peaceful times. Okay, everywhere else should be safe, right? To make sure I'm not changing. Okay, I'm good. All right, actually, let's give our neighbor a call, because why the hell was FEMA all out there? I really care about him. That's my best friend, guys. He's my best friend. He's my best friend. We have to make sure he's good. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaking up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, the FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night asking about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. You thought the government was gonna help you? All right. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they got everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they're all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. God, they oh, excuse me. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay his finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Oh, I already answered that. Asked that one. Okay. I mean, we're learning something every time we call him, so I think it's worth talking to him. Never thought we'd end up living through this. The son, the visitor, and now FEMA. So many questions, not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. I got you, big dog. You're the only guy that I really trust out here. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. I'm the only person that thinks like, okay. Oh my God. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. What the? It seems fire still blazing even now because someone burnt it down on purpose. What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried about your worried thoughts swirl in your head and you overcome with feelings of incomprehension and helplessness. Words are hard, guys. Words are hard. Remember that. Keep reading books. Yeah. Okay. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet so they can kill full-on soldiers. Get me out this window. So let me guess. Dead soldiers. Dead soldiers, yep. Please, nobody weird. FEMA! Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. Why are you how are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? We're actually asking very good questions. I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. We'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need a pack? Is this your house? And then no, stay with your other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. No, the tall guy? You telling me you're leaving me with the creepy old lady? Oh, we gotta let somebody else in. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? I don't think a nun and a lady who looks like a devil worshiper should be in the same house. Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? Wait, how do you know that? I'm actually a Leo. Nah, that's crazy. Okay. You accumulate a large amount of dark energy here. Very unpleasant. I don't understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Okay, and there are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories. Oh my god. Okay, what are you yapping about? Only then will you be able to break the cycle, break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Can anybody but you be here? Let's just bring crazy. Come on in. Let's just let all the crazy goddamn people in the house. Whatever. You're in an excellent. Okay, there's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. This is probably a terrible idea, but. Hey, what's up? Let me in. What happened? My dad. They killed my dad. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and they killed him. Now our house is on fire. You'll help me? I'm scared. Fuck it, right? I have honestly put together the creepiest roster of people of all time. I don't even think it's possible to have a worse cast of people. You open or not? What do you want? Crate of beer, drawer, ham leg, don't know, give whatever. You have the cat though. You open, yes or no? Then they tell me come here, so I came. Who are you? I dance, ballet. You can tell? No. Like, can people, like, I get we're in a terrible time, but can y'all speak in like coherent, like, not even coherent, like, can you speak in a way, in logical way? Like, why did we all forget how to talk? I can't even talk right now. Did someone see you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Hee hee hee. I don't think you're human. Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ball arena. Well, decide what we do. You have the cat though. We need the cat. You got crusty old believer. Not supposed to be here. Go on, make leave. Crusty old believer. Oh, was the nun protecting? Oh my god, I either had to pick her or the old lady. It sucks that you don't want to be around a person of faith. Yeah, I'm sorry. You gotta go. Nah, you're a little too weird. See the fur ball? Make bad choice. You find kitty under house. Small gift for me. Okay, we still get the cat. I can't believe the house burned down. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. All right, next day. Good afternoon. We're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in the area, making it... These are just like the most random like things. Like, I don't even know if we should trust FEMA. The agency has asked its citizens to bear with the test and comply with the escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Our Father in heaven. First of all, the monastery is not mine. It is the house of the Lord Almighty. Second, it was all thanks to those foul blasphemers. They defiled his sacred ground, made the fires of heaven rain down upon their sins. They darkened our doorway, drove out my flock and myself among with them, took what they coveted as if they were, if it were theirs by right. Barbarians, defilers, the lot of them. Our lives were ordered and holy. We prayed as he demanded. We fasted as he commanded. And those beasts, they probably drinking the holy water like it was cheap wine. Sacrilege. May they choke on it. Amen. She's been with us for a while. Maybe she's not the problem here. Creepy girl? Okay. Hey, want a reading? How much should I know about? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. Your eyes and your mouth are just like super duper creepy. It's freaking me out. Okay. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened but never spoke. But you know what they say, if Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. I need to test you. Oh, darling, I know your energy would resist, but let us do your test. I shall see right now. I shall see right through you anyway. Your eye, let's do, I guess, the new thing, armpits. Oh, the thing the universe puts in my path. Very well, take a look. It's hard to take care of yourself under these conditions, you know. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in the house and started talking, and daddy said they were mourning. Then they said, daddy, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, just rest for now. I'll talk to you. Okay. All right, well, ma'am, you got to get all the tests today. I'm sorry. Eyes are still good too. Okay, she's passing all the tests. Hands. Okay, she's passing all the tests. All right, I don't really have much to say about that. All right, We'll call that then. Let's go. We got a bunch of crazy religious people in here. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family living there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming, as if death was coming to the house oh so very soon. Okay. That's rough. That's rough that day. Oh my god, he put it on a stake. The skin's been burnt black and it looks as someone has yanked out his teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that a grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by a creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect a pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there's a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Oh, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. They seem really sus. Am I the only person that thinks like they give us really general ass tests that, like we've said, anybody can have? You can have red eyes, the white teeth, whatever. Hey, especially nowadays, the way people get veneers. You know, everybody in Miami and LA and major cities is getting absolutely blasted. I'm not interested in these tests. Don't worry, the procedure is demanding, but yes, we allow them time to rest. Oh my god, I didn't think he was going to take somebody else. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So you're still oh my god. Okay. I'm about tired of you. I think, honest to God, I think we just need to end it. Either you kill me or I kill you. Like, I hate you, let's die. Like, on that type of time. You ain't about to just keep pulling up on my house, big dog. What do you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. The fuck you mean by that? See, now I'm cussing because I'm tired of this motherfucker. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening, may I come in? Are you looking for something? Why do you ask? I'm simply looking for the same thing as everyone else. Safety and perhaps, if I'm lucky, a conversation to keep the boredom at bay. With it being so quiet, I didn't think anyone lived here, so I thought to myself, I'll take a look. Who are you? I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our wards was always short on funding, so I often ended up handing patients with conditions outside my handling. I think they meant to put handling patients with conditions outside my specialism. Specialty? Specialism? Is that a word? Is specialism a word? You know what? Whatever. And now the hospitals are gone, so I just wonder and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospitals. You're probably a visitor, but I mean, who we got? We got the old lady and the little girl. All right, come on. Thank you. I hope I can help someone here. Maybe but if he's actually a surgeon, we're kind of in a good spot. All right. Good evening. Any chance you got room for one more? I don't really need much. What brought you here? I just finished college, but finding a job in my field's been tough, so I took some shifts at a little coffee shop. But after everything that happened, people just stopped showing up, and they made all of us and they made us all redundant. Guess those who landed gigs at nightclubs got lucky. Seemed things actually turned out better for them. When times get tough, people simply wish to tune it all out for a while, be carefree for a moment, just like when we were children. My landlord didn't want to rent to a fresh graduate with no steady income in the first place, so after all this started, he kicked me out, said I was due to my lack of employment. Moved his half-siblings in shortly after. I can't say I really blame him, but I hope you can see my side too. I hate being a burden on anyone, but when things get rough, you can do what you can to survive. I'll try to be useful till I'm back on my feet, and I promise that someday I'll return the favor. You seem a little too like think about this, guys. In the middle of like an apocalypse, basically, which we are in, he's just like worried about like really like surface level things. You should like, he's not fearing for his life. He's just kind of like, hey, dude. He's like this guy, like this him. So can I come? You know what I mean? Like, why are you so chill? That you're giving me like visitor vibes. I'm sorry, big dog. I know I don't have much to offer, but please think it over. I'll pay you back someday, and I can help you right now in any way I can. Your face kind of changed, big dog. Never thought that adulthood would start out this rough, and I don't have anywhere else to go. Sorry, big dog. Well, I understand. Take care. Could have been a wrong decision, but I mean, if they actually give those people back, we're full. Like, we're booked full. You got 3 people. Emergency broadcast. Here we go. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. Yeah, like, really? FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to add in public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from my sponsor. Okay, well, yeah, we've already had this talk. A holy place offers no shelters to those. Oh God, she's terrible. All right, let's go. Despicable, but it's not my place to judge. Okay, all right. Wait, where'd she go? Where'd she go? I want my mommy. How you holding up? It's okay here, but I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later is being not anytime soon. Your house burned down. I think we gotta keep it real with her. I'm sorry, but daddy's okay, right? What about my room? Did that also burn down? Mommy's not coming. Is there anyone else left? You saw what happened, right? You should stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him. What? What's up, big dog? I'm listening. I need to check you. What do you wish to examine? Photo. No problems at all. You have to thoroughly check everything. I can only assume this must be part of it. No dark spots. People assume, always said I have a strange look about me. What do you think? Where did Lady go? Teeth. Does he have teeth? Perfect white teeth, y'all. Perfect white teeth. I think we leave them for now. Super sus. Super duper sus though. I didn't even have the conversation with the lady. All right. The path along the field littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Oh my God. FEMA's gunning people down. You see a woman over here wounded, crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streak. She drags his heavy body from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things only got worse. Only get worse. Got worse. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one's willing to let them in. Oh my God. What just happened? You just go to sleep? We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of a civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes, stay where you are, and wait further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Guys, listen. Guys, listen. That was crazy. That was crazy. Look, I don't know what we did. I have a good feeling that surgeon might be a visitor, but I'm also very wary on how many signs it takes before they're like confirmed a visitor. But that guy is very sus. I don't know what happened with the nun. I don't know if we just kicked her out or she left. I kind of accidentally messed up and sped through that conversation. I don't know. But anyway, listen, if you guys got this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate y'all. This is really going to be my first attempt at staying consistent, working hard to make my dreams come true. Thank you guys for being here. If you stayed all the way to the end, much love to you. We will be back. If you guys do want to see part 2 of this, like and subscribe. Comment, say, hey, this was fun. Let's see another one. PT, you're doing great. Keep it up. Give me some good words of encouragement. We got to stay consistent out here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.